Hi and welcome back to another catch up with me video, you guys. I am super excited about today's video. I know I say that every week, but so what, I can say it if I want to. So let me jump in and show you my June monthly layout, you guys. Super cute, to the point, and I tried to make sure I had stickers in every box, and I will fill in as I go along, or as needed. And then for this week's planter layout, I decided to go with a Snow White and Seven Dwarfs theme. It's kind of feeling in the Snow White mood. So that is that. And of course that is before the pen. So now I can write in the stuff that I need to write in that I don't necessarily need to share with everybody. So, oh, and the sticker books that I used stickers from both of these books. I would tell you the names of them, but to be honest with you, I don't know that they have a name. It's just the Disney Princess collection. So that's this one. Hope y'all can see that. And then I took some stickers from this one. I said I was going to try to make sure I show you guys the sticker books that I use. Make sure, please be sure to check out, why am I clapping, yesterday's Cooking with Me video, you guys. I'm so proud of myself because my cooking video turned out, hey, okay, let me not get too excited, but it did turn out. The link is in the description box. Please be sure to check it out, you guys. And before I go any further, there's something different about me, and I know you want trying to figure out what it is. I don't have my baseball cap on. Now, let me give you the backstory real quick. Missed my hair appointment on Friday because I had to go take my car to be looked at. So unfortunately I couldn't be at the hair salon at 11 and going to see my mechanic at 11, so I had to let the hair go. So y'all, this is what we have. In fact, I did quite a few vlogs over the weekend, and somebody said, oh my god, I thought you cut your hair. And no, I did not. And he said it wasn't until you turned to the side like this, I do have a little ponytail going on, y'all, my hair's growing back, that he realized, okay, no, she just pulled it back. So no, I did not cut it all off again. So this is just gonna be my new look until, if Keisha can get me in this week, that's good. But if not, hey, I'll just wait till my time comes around again. So now I've got that out the way, I want to tell you about something that I am loving right now, and it's called the Yensa BC Concealer. It's a BB and a CC cream full coverage concealer, and I just wanted to let you guys see what it looked like. It came in my Ipsy bag. That's one of the things I'm telling y'all. If you're not getting the Ipsy bag and or the Ipsy box, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box so you can check that out. You get so many amazing products to try in the bag or the box, whichever one you choose. I get the Ipsy bag, and so this came actually about 2, maybe 3 months ago, and I'm just getting around to using it. And this is what the packaging looks like. As you can see, it is small, and if you go to Ipsy's website, this little tube right here, you guys, is $15. But what I will say is it is so worth it because you don't need a whole lot. And I only use it for my under eye area to brighten up there. So I put like maybe 4 little drops on under my eye and maybe 2 or 3 at the top. And when you blend that stuff all in, honey, let me tell you something, it looks so good. So you don't really need a whole lot. So I'm loving it. Once I finish using it, I probably will order another one. Like I said, it's $15, and as you can see, let me see, you get, how much product is in this tube? 0.17 ounce fluid ounces. So that's not really a lot, but like I said, if you don't need a whole bunch, which like I said, I don't, just in those little problem areas, you're good to go. Be on the lookout for my, I told you I did 2 random car conversations or car vlogs. Make sure you check those out. One of them was called Do You Have a Plan? And the other one is What Will People Say About You? And that one, just to give you a little backstory, came about because I was watching a funeral online. One of our elders, Miss Delesta Cross, passed away, and so her service was on last Friday. And it got me to thinking as people got up and said all these great things about her. And like I said, I've never in my 33 years of knowing Miss Delesta, I've never known her to be a nasty person, a mean person, to even say anything ugly to anybody or about anybody. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm just saying I never heard it. And so it made me stop to think, what will people say about you? You know, what will people say about me? Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, well, Michelle, I'm deceased, so I don't really care. Well, I'm not saying walk around wondering, oh my God, what are they saying? What are they thinking? No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you should care about what people say about you behind your back to a certain extent, especially if what they're saying is true. If they're walking around saying that, oh, they're just mean, they're nasty, they're ornery, ungrateful, and the list can go on and on and on, you should care, because that's something that you might want to try to fix. Now, if you really don't care, then hey, you know, so be it. I throw my hands up. But I care. And this is why I try to be nice to people. I try to be a blessing to at least one person every day that I come in contact with, even if it's just a nod. Or if I'm in my car, I can just smile at you. Because it doesn't hurt to try to be a blessing to someone. It takes more energy to be mean and nasty to someone than it does to be nice. So make sure you check those out, along with my cooking video from yesterday. So I will put the link for all 3 of those in there. And before I go any further, you guys, today's video is brought to you by my orange soda. It is so refreshing. If you would like a free 30-minute consultation with me, please be sure to get on my calendar sooner rather than later, because it is filling up. I will leave the link in the description box that you can click on to and go and reserve your 30-minute free consultation with me. And we can talk about whatever it is you need to talk about within reason, but pretty much almost everything. Your scripture reference for the week is Psalm 89, 1 through 2. And this comes under the covering of overwhelming devotion. And it says, I will sing of the Lord's great love forever. With my mouth, I will make your faithfulness known through all generations. I will declare that your love stands firm forever, that you established your faithfulness in heaven itself. God, in his great power and faithfulness, never fails us, never gives up on us, and will never leave us alone. Out on a limb to fend for ourselves. His love for us remains regardless of our circumstances or our weaknesses, strong and immovable. Y'all, that's powerful right there. Not only does God match our love, he surpasses it. And I don't know about you all, but that's pretty deep right there. You need to let that marinate in your mind and your spirit right now. Not only does he match your love, but he surpasses anything that you can think or believe or ask for. He is without limits, you guys. And that's powerful, because I don't know about you, but I have limits. I have limits. There are some things I'm just not going to do. And I'm only going to go so far with you, because I can only go so far with you. But God is without limits. Do you all know how powerful that is? And nothing can ever change God's devotion. That's powerful. We are flawed, but he is unwavering in his love for us. Y'all, that's powerful. So your takeaway is this. Do you know that the God is wholly devoted to you? His great love for you is yours to enjoy forever. Could I say that one more time? Did you know that God is wholly devoted to you? He is wholly devoted to me. And his great love for us is ours to enjoy forever. That's powerful. Your word for the week is persist, and it is a verb. It means, number 1, to continue steadfastly or firmly in some state, purpose, course of action, or the like, especially in spite of opposition. Number 2, it is to last or endure tenaciously. Number 3, to be insistent in a statement, request, question, etc. Now, here are 8 ways to develop persistence. So, number 1, you can repeat your efforts. You might be doing all the right things, but perhaps the timing is just not right. Simply repeating your actions, the same exact actions, enough times will bring about success. Change your strategy. Number 2, if you have received feedback that indicates repeating your efforts will not lead to success, change your strategy and then try again. Number 3, model someone else's who is successful. Chances are you are not the first person to have gone through the process you're going through. Get advice from someone experienced and adapt what they did in the past to to get what it is that you want. Number 4, capitalize on momentum. Sometimes getting started is the hardest part. Most times getting started is the hardest part. This can be all too true when your project requires a day in, day out grind, but it all adds up to something amazing over time. Just take the first step. The rest has a way of taking care of itself. Y'all, you know what? If you just take one step, God will take 2, but you have to get out there and take that first step. Number 5, rest, then start again. There's an ebb and flow to most things in life. Take a purposeful down period to renew your energy and passion. You'll come back more enthusiastic about the work, and you will get better results than if you kept going without a break. Number 6, look at the big picture. If you've been working in the weeds, you may have gotten more specific over time and lost sight of the original goal or perspective. Step back, review everything from afar, and refocus your efforts if necessary. Number 7, reward yourself. Celebrate small wins. At the start of a big project, break it up into smaller chunks, each with their own goal and reward. You'll have something to look forward to, and when each step is completed. And number 8, stay optimistic. Focusing on performance goals, outcomes, and whether you succeed or fail can become very demotivating. Instead, make a decision to focus on the present. Enjoy the process and keep the perspective that it will all work out in the end one way or another. Let me just repeat that again. Keep the perspective that it will all work out in the end one way or another. Yesterday's sermon topic, y'all, I couldn't wait to get into this. It was dare to be different. My pastor preached from Luke 6:6-11, and it says there are patterns, but I'm sorry, I didn't write the scripture down, but you all can look that up in your spare time. Luke 6:6-11. So he went on to say there are patterns by which we are all expected to live, and this is called the folks way. That we are to dress, how we are supposed to act, and how we are supposed to govern ourselves. There are times when society is wrong, and so are its customs. Just like, well, let's look at slavery. And I'm not even going to delve into that. But there are times when society is wrong, and so is its customs. And when it comes to slavery, that was just wrong. Sometimes the majority is wrong. Starting today, I want to dare you to be different as the text teaches us the following. Number 1, there are causes that require us to be different. Jesus was willing to be different and go off in a different direction. But the question I'm going to ask you is why? Well, number 1, because he cared about people. Jesus cared more about people than traditions. Number 2, he cared more about principles than he cared about the opinions of others. See, we must learn to stand up for our principles than the opinions of other people. And then number 3, he cared more about pleasing God than he cared about suffering. And we saw that when he went to the cross. You must keep your back straight and never bow and never bend. Number 2, being different requires us not only to be different, but it also requires commitment. We must be willing to speak up boldly. If you know me, then you know I'm always going to be one to speak up boldly. So we have too many closet Christians that feel uncomfortable just praying before they eat their meal when they're out in public. Sometimes we must make an unpopular choice. Jesus was ethically different. The people tried to change Jesus' ethics, and that was the wrong move. Some people can see the speck in someone else's eyes, but fail to see the log in their own eye. Jesus was also courageously different. It takes courage and commitment to be different, you guys. Number 3, there is a high cost to being different. See, it costs to be different, and Jesus was different all his life. He was different in his life, he was different in his death, and he was different in his resurrection. It may cost you to be different, but it also pays to be different. Somebody needs to say, shout amen right there. It pays to serve Jesus every day, because you'll be happy every day. Y'all know how that song goes, and if you're not sure, then I suggest you go look it up. Serving the Lord will pay off after a while. And we can just shout amen right there. So, movies I've watched last week. I watched Dead Again and Tombstone. This movie came out in 2017. It's an action and adventure movie. It's on Netflix. And at the devil's bidding, a deceased outlaw returns to life, bent on protecting an ancient relic from a group of soldiers and raising all kinds of hell. I thought this movie was really good. And it stars Danny Trejo, Jake Busey, and Elisha Rotaru. I guess that's how you say that. Didn't do much Netflix watching last week. Just had too many other things to do. So that's it for that. Now, don't forget to check out my selfie store. I will leave the link below. If you are interested in starting your own selfie store, I do have a link that you can click on, start your store, and you will get a $15 discount for doing so. If you have a product or service that you would like for me to feature on my Catch Up With Me video and on my social media platforms, let me know. The cost will be $49 for an entire month, but you must get me your stuff by the last week of the previous month, so I have time to pull all of that together. Please be sure to sign up for your membership at COC University, you guys, and you can go to the university from my website, michelleismakingithappen.com, or you can go to www.cocuniversity.com. Please be sure that you all are wearing your masks, you're social distancing yourself, and being as careful as possible when you go out. I do get it. Some places are allowing you to come in without a mask on, and that is your option. That is your choice. Okay, all I'm asking is that you still continue to socially distance yourself from other people. And if y'all choose to jump back up there all up under people, honey, I'm going to give you 2 thumbs and a smile. Closing. I need you all to be the reason that someone feels welcomed, someone feels seen, someone feels heard, someone feels valued, someone feels loved, and someone feels supported. I know you all can do this for me. I need you to take the time this week to make sure that you are being the reason for all of those things for just one person. That's all I'm asking, just one person. I'm not saying you have to do it for the whole world, but just one person, and I'll greatly appreciate it. That's all I have, you guys, for today. I want to say thank you if you're new to my channel. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap that bell so you don't miss anything. For those of you that are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I could not do what I do without each and every one of you. I truly appreciate each and every one of you to the moon and back. You know the drill, you know my spiel. I love each and every one of you. There's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do about it. Y'all hear what I say? Absolutely nothing. Because I'm going to love you no matter what. I'm going to love you when you're going up. I'm going to love you when you're coming down. I'm going to love you when you're going in. I'm going to love you when you're coming out. But most importantly, I'm going to love you when nobody else even likes you. And you can always take that to the bank, because that is real, that is true, and that comes from my heart. Until next time, take care.